coach Steve Nash and GM Sean Marks fired. Now remember, that didn't happen, but today the bombshell firing of Nash will have people once again gathering around the water cooler.
For Herschel Walker, period. I'm Raphael Warnock, and I approve this message. It's an ongoing pattern of violence
Going on with this organization and the excuses coming from within. Every day has been a news day here for the Brooklyn Nets. We're going to dive into all of that. Jared Greenberg, our reporter, standing by. There's Jacque Vaughn. He'll take over as the interim head coach. There are a lot of rumors about Ime Udoka coming here. We'll get into that as well as we take a look at the Kia starting lineups. The Chicago Bulls going to be without a few pieces. Coby White, Andre Drummond, but their starters intact, ready to take on the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie Irving, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, Royce O'Neal, and Nick Claxton. Our three officials, Justin Van Dine, Kevin Cutler, and James Williams. And the Chicago Bulls coming to town with a record of 3-4. It's their fourth road game. They're in the first of a back-to-back. The Nets are on the back end of a back-to-back. They won yesterday, beating the Indiana Pacers, and then the news today dropping that Steve Nash relieved of his duties.
And number 22, Andrew Wiggins. The head coach of the Warriors is Steve Kerr.
What transpired in less than 24 hours?
It's your time to shine.
Cell phones out.
Glasses on.
Walked him down and actually tied it in the fourth before Brooklyn held on. So what happened overnight? Yeah, well, let's get into it. Kyrie Irving still in the middle of a self-inflicted firestorm. Now, he has removed the controversial tweet that linked to a documentary that contains anti-Semitic themes. He said he meant no disrespect, but doesn't seem like he really understands how offensive and how dangerous that retweet really was. And Jared Greenberg, let's bring you in here. Really, the big question is, what's the latest for the Brooklyn Nets and Kyrie Irving at this point?
Well, as you mentioned, the tweet has come down. However, Kyrie still has not provided context for what that tweet and what that link was intended to mean. And we won't hear from Kyrie tonight either. Regardless of what happens in the game, the Nets are keeping him away from the media. We also, from what I've been told, shouldn't expect to hear from Kyrie over the next few days either. Now, Saturday, you'll recall, if you tuned into the pregame show, you heard that infamous spicy press conference that Kyrie and ESPN's Nick Friedel got into. A lot of that seemed to contradict, Kyrie seemed to contradict himself, saying things like his social media posts shouldn't be labeled as promotion. Kyrie would also say that he only will get stronger because he is not alone. He says that he has a whole army around him. Kyrie also accused the media of making up that he has powerful influence, but keep this in mind, guys. Kyrie has more than 20 million combined followers on social media. The media calling, especially locally here in New York, there's multiple media outlets, including New York Post, for the Nets to part ways with Kyrie. But Reggie, as of this moment, the Nets nor the NBA have given any indication of disciplining Kyrie, and clearly he's out on the court right now.
Here's the thing. In years past, this league has been great because the players have led the way, and they have strong voices. When Donald Sterling stepped in it, when Robert Sarver just recently stepped in it, our voices from our leaders in the basketball community and the players were very vocally strong, and some type of discipline be handed down or be gone. The players have dropped the ball on this case when it's been one of their own. It's been crickets, and it's disappointing because this league has been built on the shoulders of players being advocates. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you're going to call out owners, and rightfully so,
what your friends and neighbors are saying about
about players as well. Can't go silent in terms of this for Kyrie Irving. I want to hear the players and their strong opinions as well, just the same way we heard about Robert Sarver and Donald Sterling. Nets Governor Joe Tsai quickly rebuked Kyrie's retweet, had a statement, but Jared's really been no discipline, as you mentioned. it feels like there's been discussion. I know you had a chance to talk to Sean Marks before the game, who heads up the basketball operations here with the Nets. O'Neal on a breakaway lays it in. What was that discussion like, Jared? What do you have to allow?
Yeah, the new revelation here from Sean Marks is that he said the organization, including the owner of the team, Joe Tsai, are in constant communication and consulting with the Anti-Defamation League, the ADL, involving this Kyrie Irving situation. And it also should be pointed out, the other massive story here is that the Nets are looking for a new head coach, and whether it is Ime Udoka or not, Sean Marks telling me earlier tonight that Joe Tsai will be heavily involved in making that next decision, and whoever it is will be vetted just like anybody else is vetted, including how Sean was vetted before he was hired by Tsai and the Nets.
Well, it's interesting because we spoke with Sean Marks right before the game, and I asked him, like a week, 2 week, a month process?
During the season with their percentage is going to go up.